Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Cami. Normally what I like to do here on YouTube is I talk about true crime cases that either no other YouTubers have covered or not that many other YouTubers have covered, but today we're doing something different. I know it's not my normal upload day, but today we're branching out and talking about something else that I have a passion for, and that is internet scammers, specifically of the MLM brand. Okay, so today we are going to be reacting to some unethical people that I have found on Instagram. I have a very specific type of, how do I put this? I have a very specific grudge against MLM people because they prey on vulnerable people, and I've said before, I don't like people that prey on vulnerable people, and that includes people that hurt children. It also includes people that try and rope those in need into their scheme, and that is what we're talking about today. So we're gonna react to some Instagram posts, we're gonna react to some reels, and we're also going to be talking about why they can't say the things that they're saying. So, first of all, I got new hair. It's my first post-chemo haircut. I got eyelash extensions, and I'm going to plug one of my favorite anti-MLM YouTubers merch. It's the I Don't Want to Join Your Pyramid Scheme shirt by Isabella Lanter. I will link her merchandise down below, but let's just jump right into it. So this first one is from a Monat girl, and it says, booked and busy because we're #expanding, baby. On October 1st, 2021, Monat Global will be expanding into #Australia at monat.au official. I am so excited to share this amazing opportunity to become a founder of the Asia Pacific market with Australian women and men who are ready to change their lives. I've already got a group of ladies in Australia who are ready to run with their new business on 10/1, whom I'll be personally helping to take their business to the moon. This opportunity is for you if 1, you want to work from anywhere you have Wi-Fi on your terms, no set hours, flexible work schedule. Okay, we're gonna stop right there. First of all, it's not you want to work from anywhere you have Wi-Fi. It's you work everywhere from Wi-Fi, because we all know these women work all the time. It's not you have flexible hours. It's you are working literally 24/7. How many times have we seen these multi-level marketing girls say, oh, you just failed in your business because you didn't work hard enough. You weren't working enough hours. They talk about, time freedom and enough time to spend with your kids, but you only get that if you're at the very top of the pyramid. You don't get that if you're down here, because the people at the top of the pyramid are relying on the people down here to work this business, to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They don't get breaks. They don't get vacations. Even whenever they are at their conferences, they're still working. 2, you want to grow personally and professionally within your life. 3, you want to earn an uncapped income with the potential to earn shares of Monat Australia with the founder's opportunity. Okay, that's also not accurate, because once you hit the top of the compensation plan, because there's actually one of the top earners in Prove It, Jessie Lee Ward, aka Bossly, who has me blocked. She actually supposedly she left one of her previous MLMs, like the MLM that she was in previously. Supposedly she left because she had made it to the top of the compensation plan, and she was making the most that she could make. She was making a capped income, so it's not uncapped income. 4, you want to earn fully paid for international holidays. 5, you want to earn fully paid for Land Rover or Jaguar of your choice. It's not fully paid for. That is an income claim. That's not true. You can't say that. First of all, it's not fully paid for. You earn a car bonus, and it's in your name. Most of these people can't even get the cars because they don't have enough credit. They don't have good enough credit to be able to get these vehicles. 6, you want to be a part of a community of like-minded women and men and expand your network. 7, you want to be the first to get your hands on the best vegan, cruelty, and naturally based hair care and skincare products. First of all, the best is subjective, but alright. 8, you know you were meant for more. What does that mean? Allow me to guide you on this life-changing journey as we open this brand new market in Australia. This company has changed my life and you do not want to miss the opportunity for it to change yours. DM me for more info. I've already broken down every single thing about this. I don't think I really need to go into more detail. It's just filled with lies, just like they all lie. I have a personal grudge against Monat and also Herbalife, but we're gonna get into Monat a little bit later in the video, and it'll show exactly why I don't like Monat specifically in a post that I'll be reacting to later. Okay. So this next one is again from another Monat. Most of these are from Monat. I think there's like 2 Arbonnes, but most of them are from Monat. So this one says, August was hard, like extremely taxing to my mental health. I had to audit my whole life. Finances specifically is an uncomfortable, vulnerable activity. As humans, we fall back on our comfort zone and do our best to resist change. Why do you have to audit your whole life? Girl, are you getting audited by the IRS? Pre-August, I was content with working my 9-to-5 job, paying my bills, working my side gig, but I wasn't feeling happy or fulfilled. I felt as if I was simply just existing and going through the motions of my routine each day. August rolls around and bam, time to make my first student loan payment. I knew it was coming, but not at the required monthly payment the lender was asking for. Looking at the statement, I thought, how the hell am I going to make this work? I get this. I totally sympathize with this girl because student loan payments suck. I have a lot of opinions on the student debt crisis, and I totally understand mental health struggles. So I sympathize with her specifically on that aspect. 1 year prior, I got the car of my dreams. My 2020 Mazda CX-5 in red. Obviously, I had to name her Ruby. Sadly, to help my odds of refinancing my student loan, I had to sell back my dream car. Oh, that's so unfortunate, but at the same time, I don't agree with her using this to try and sell this scam that she is involved in. Was it easy? No. Was it a smart financial decision? Yes. Did I cry? Yeah. I was embarrassed for a total of 3 seconds because I realized I had a gift that would not only be the vehicle of buying my dream car back, but also the opportunity to pick a luxurious car to drive too. What? Is she saying that? Okay, I think she's saying that she is making enough money. I think that's another income claim. I think she's saying that she is making enough money to buy back the Mazda and make enough, get the car bonus, is I think what she's saying. So I put on my big girl pants and said it's time to get to work. One of the many, yep, okay, that's what she's saying. One of the many perks of joining Monat as a market partner is the opportunity to join the Monat Motor Club. To become a member of the club, you must meet the middle rank of the compensation plan, not the top, the middle? What? There are currently over 1,200 Monat Cadillacs on the road, and I'm typing it into existence that I will be a proud member of the motor club too. So she's saying that she had the opportunity to get this like luxury car, but now she's saying that she's not even a member of this club. And also, okay, how many people? They only have 1,200 people that qualify for the car. Maybe your situation is different, but if you have ever felt stuck trying to make ends, wanting more for yourself, or a desire to help others, this opportunity is for you. No, this opportunity is not for you. This opportunity is not for anyone. Don't join a pyramid scheme. This video is just me yelling about pyramid schemes for 30 minutes straight. 500,000 independent distributors and almost 1 million VIP clients, 500,000. Okay, so it's got 500, I just Googled it. So it says in just 4 short years, Monat has exponentially grown. In 2018, the company has achieved more than 434 million in sales, a 668% increase from 2016. It has 442 employees, close to 500,000 independent distributors, and almost 1 million VIP clients. That's 0.2% get the car bonus. And they are still touting this as a good opportunity. If 0.2% make the car bonus, that's not a good opportunity. That's not a good thing. What? Why would you brag about that? That's like something to be embarrassed about. This next post says, if you can work 8 hours for someone else, you can work 2 hours for yourself. Drop 100 if you agree. And the caption says, it's easy for us to dedicate to putting 8 to 12 hours at work to work for someone else, but a hesitation to put even 2 consistent hours daily for ourselves to get to where we truly want to be in life. We must change that mentality in order to grow and achieve goals in life. Except the difference is, when we work 8 to 12 hours at a job, we are guaranteed to get paid. So, for example, if I want to, you know, go work out for 2 hours, I'm gonna go do it. I'm not gonna spend 2 hours cold messaging people, trying to get them to join my team, putting myself in mass amounts of financial debt to try and make $5. That doesn't make any sense. And also, it's not just 2 hours, because if you only work 2 hours, they're gonna say that you're not working hard enough. So this one is from Monations, and it's, first of all, it's just another one saying, you know, tell me you earned a free car without telling me you earned a free car. And it's so funny to me because she's just, I'm gonna have all of these up on like the screen, but she's just standing on stage. She's just got her hand up, and what does this mean? How would anyone know? Like, can you imagine just like standing in the street? Like, how would anyone know that you've earned a free car like that? But what I really want to point out here is she says getting on stage and being cheered for by 16K other men and women. I don't see a single mask in this picture, y'all. And from what I understand, it was in, I think, Atlanta. They were going out to all these different places with no mask. And we're not starting a mask debate in these comments, because that's not what this is about. There's so many videos. Cece Suarez has a whole video on the whole, how just dangerous these people's behavior is. And it just, that's what I really wanted to highlight in this post, was the just sheer lack of masks in these pictures. I think I see one mask in this photo, and there's 16,000 people at this convention. Talk about a super spreader. Again, another person making a claim. Does this business really give you free trips just for doing what you're passionate about? Does this business really give you a free car for helping other people? It's not free, okay? The car, they give you a bonus. I've already went over that. The trips are not free. You have to make rank, and you have to cover your airfare, you have to cover your food, you have to cover most of your hotel room, and you have to, if it's like a convention, you have to cover your ticket. It's not free. I think there's like a couple different creators that have covered the free trips. I'll link the videos down below, but none of them are ever free. This one's from an Arbonne girl. This one is, okay, I'm not gonna show the full photo because it involves a baby. But this one says their baby's names. First Arbonne VP Retreat. Truly, my wish is for my children to soak in the incredible humans that I now get to call friends, family, and our community. I looked at Anthony on our last trip to Mexico, a trip paid for by a company that has changed our lives, and I said, isn't it so cool that from now until forever, our babies will be loved on, raised by, and influenced by these awesome people? I started to well up with tears. It was seriously an amazing moment for me. Plus the margs were flowing, but I really was having the biggest realization. Where was your baby while you were getting drunk by the pool? These friends of ours are authors. They run nonprofits. They sponsor orphanages. They orchestrate mission trips. They love without boundaries. They only emanate joy, true, genuine joy. I've always dreamed of my children being immersed into a village of people where the molding and shaping into freaking awesome humans just happens naturally because of the conversations they hear, the energy they soak up, and the people they call their family. Dreams do come true. Can you say cult? This sounds so culty. First of all, like I said, where is your like baby? Like, where is your children when you are like by the pool drinking margaritas? Second of all, she's talking about mission trips. I have a lot of issue with mission trips. Specifically, okay, let me clarify. I don't have issues with medical mission trips because that is bringing medicines, vaccines, etc. to third world countries that wouldn't necessarily have access to these medicines otherwise. I have issues with religious mission trips because it has a whole white savior complex to it that I don't agree with. This next one's just funny to me. I'm not blurring out the name because it's a public figure. They're technically considered public figures. This has to be in typo. This has to be a satire page. Please let it be a satire page. But this one says, let's normalize 3-figure paychecks. It has to be satire, right? It has to be. 3-figure paychecks are what most people get. Unless you're in an MLM, like most people who work normal, you know, even people that work minimum wage jobs that work 40 hours a week, even people that work 20 hours a week. Whenever I was working part-time at a place that paid $10 an hour, I was still getting 3-figure paychecks. That's just normal. That's what most people get. I mean, like I said, if you're working in an MLM, then yeah, you're not going to get 3-figure paychecks. You're gonna get maybe 1-figure paychecks. And this next post is also from this next post is also from that No Shame sales game. It says, I hate this argument so much. It says, every corporation is a pyramid. I prefer the kind where I don't have to ask for a promotion or a raise because I can create it myself. We're not talking about the shape of the company. We're talking about the business practice. I don't understand how they still don't get this. They're being willfully obtuse at this point. All right, since we're talking about culty stuff. So this is from the Monat convention. And it says, yesterday morning wrecked me. A girl on my team gave her life to Jesus along with 100 other people. What they experienced was freedom from their flesh. They are no longer held captive to their past. Every Monat event closes with a church service, and John C. Maxwell, the #1 leadership expert, led with a powerful sermon that ended with an invitation to join the family of God. I am so incredibly proud that this is who I represent. A company with values and a mission that align with my own. A company that chooses faith-filled leaders to pour into us. If all of your prayers were answered today, would it change the world or just your world? I don't think I really have much to say on that one besides... You're in a cult, call your dad. Freedom from our flesh. Okay, now here's something that I want to say. So this one is another Monat girl, and it says, Forbes magazine says the best time to join a company is during global expansion and a new product launch. Forbes never said that. I actually had to research this because I was like, they say this a lot, but Forbes never said that. What Forbes said is there's never a right time to start a business. There will never be an ideal moment. There will always be reasons to put off your entrepreneurial goals. And so it comes down to this. You have to create the right time because only you can make this happen. And if you're waiting for the perfect moment, you might just be waiting forever. And I don't know why they choose to warp that quote, because personally, I think that they would have better luck using that to get people to join their culty MLM than saying the best time to join is during a global expansion, because if they say there's no right time to wait, they can be like, they can use that as like a reason to tell people that are saying, oh, I need it to be the right time. Okay, so this next one is a reel, and I'm just gonna let it play, y'all.
In the film Finding Nemo, Marlin and Dory are swimming through the deep blue. They come up to this school of fish, and they ask them for directions. The school of fish tells them, when you get to the trench, go through it, not over it. What do Marlin and Dory do? They get to the trench, they see how freaking scary it looks, and they swim over it, only to be stung by jellyfish. The lesson here, when you face a dark, scary trench in your life, putting yourself out there, dealing with conflict, etc., you can try to avoid it, dodge it, or go around it, but your best option is to go through it.
So they say that in the film Finding Nemo, that Marlin and Dory are going up to the trench and they come across the jellyfish, that when they go through it, they get stung by the jellyfish, and somehow they're turning this into like a good moral into why you should just join Monat. So are the Monat girls the jellyfish that are gonna sting me whenever I join? Because that doesn't make me want to join your team, ma'am. This one's from an Arbonne girl, and I don't need to go over the whole thing. It just says, First of all, I have issues because I have problems with anyone using their children to sell things. I don't think it's right. Unless, you know, you're selling things like diapers. Then, whatever. But I have issues with people using their babies, using their children to sell their MLM products specifically. Or using their children or babies for sponsorships. That's what I have problems with. But this specifically says, did you know anything you put on your skin is absorbed into your bloodstream within 26 seconds? I don't think that's right. Citation needed. The only thing I can find on Google is the whole 60% of products absorb into your bloodstream, which is a myth. So again, these people are just making things up and spouting them as facts, probably things that their uplines told them. Okay, so this next one's a little bit more sneaky. So it's these two girls standing in front of this Mercedes, and the caption says, "Dream big, set goals, and surround yourself with good people." Now, although they're not directly making any kind of claims, this still can count as a lifestyle claim, because they're out in like the woods with this cabin and they're standing in front of this like luxury car and they have it tagged with Arbonne. So because they have it tagged with Arbonne, it's gonna lead people to think, oh, if I join Arbonne, I can have this lifestyle. So it's sneakier. And I'm pretty sure Arbonne says they can't do that. This one's just funny. It's from a WikiHow and it says, how to defend yourself against Herbalife wellness coaches trying to scam you. It's just this guy. It's just this guy roundhouse kicking this other guy in an Herbalife sweater. I just thought it was funny and I wanted to throw it in here. So this next one is another real and it's funny. I'm gonna get struck, but it's that song by RuPaul and it's You Better Work. But first of all, her hair is gorgeous, but ma'am, that is extensions and it's very obviously extensions. They're beautiful extensions. She's a beautiful girl, but it doesn't change the fact that it's extensions. And the caption says something, I saved it, I screen recorded it, so I can't read the full captions, but it's basically talking about, do you have rough, textured, dry, damaged hair? It's basically making claims that Monat can do all of this stuff when it can't, but it can make your hair fall out. So, if you're trying to go bald, Monat can do that. This is the last one that I have, and this is why I have such a grudge against Monat. This person's team is looking for 3 more breast cancer survivors to gift Monat hair products to for the month of October. Details below. I know firsthand the emotional toll losing your hair takes while you're fighting for your life. When I finished chemo, I wanted my hair back. All of it. I was tired of looking in the mirror and seeing cancer staring back at me. I had beaten you, I was putting you behind me and moving forward, but my bald head was holding me back. Monat helped me get my hair back, which in turn gave me life again. It turned the page from being a breast cancer fighter into being a breast cancer survivor. So here's my dilemma. I need more breast cancer survivors. If you recently finished chemo or are finishing in October, let's start getting your hair back. The first 3 women to respond will be gifted products. Backstory. When I joined Monat at the end of July, I did not realize I was joining a community of women. Women who are uplifting, inspiring, motivating, spiritual, passionate, and most importantly, kind. These women have quickly become my best friends, women who I turn to for just about anything. We are all different ages from all walks of life who live across the country. When I joined this company to be a shampoo dealer, I was not looking for these women, but God knew I needed them. My personal mission when joining Monat was to gift products to 1 survivor a month. While I'm overwhelmed by this team's generosity and kindness to join my mission for the month of October, Breast Cancer Awareness, a month that is forever part of my story now. Stop preying on vulnerable people to sell your products. Okay, I've said before, I am a stage 2A Hodgkin's lymphoma survivor. And nothing makes me more angry than seeing these awful people prey on survivors, on cancer survivors. And I'm getting heated, I'm sorry. I also hate, whether you're religious or not, I also hate seeing people use God to sell their products. I have no words. I'm truly at a loss for words. Actually, I have a lot to say, but none of them are nice. Monat is not going to make your hair grow back. Stop making that claim. You're not allowed to do that. There are so many people in this world that you can scam, that you can go after. I mean, I don't want you to scam anyone, but stop scamming sick people. Stop scamming people who are desperate to try and grow their hair back, because so many people have their identity in their hair. Stop scamming old people. Stop scamming people who are desperate for money. Just stop. It's vile to see people going after the vulnerable, and it's why I have such an issue with Monat specifically and with Herbalife. But Herbalife is a completely different story that I'll probably tell in another video. That it just makes me angry. But that's what I have for y'all today. Let me know which MLM y'all want to see me react to next. Let me know which one of these people y'all thought was the worst. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye!